Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes. Um, Welcome back to our modded playthrough. Yes. Back on it again. Ready for another week? Uh, we're doing some good work. We're getting there, you know. Things are working out. It's going to be a little bit, again, still going to be slow for a little while longer. Just because we need to get all of our stuff together um, before it can get too crazy uh, with our unlocking of milestones and such. Unfortunately, still update 6 because uh, still not able to switch over to update 7. Like I've said before, we might have to wait until update 7 goes on to the the early access branch, and then that may be where we actually update to update 7. Just because we use mods and stuff like that, it's not great. It's not great right now. But anyway, so unfortunately, I did not get anything done over the weekend. As well as you heard that right. We are playing a modded playthrough. If you want to know I always forget this part, but if you want to know what the mods are um, for this game, then what you can do is you can check out the description section down below, and it will have all of mods, the mod names, as along with their respective mod author names, along with those. So, should you wish, you can, play with some of these mods yourself if you're not already or whatever. And uh, there's even a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager. So you can go ahead and download mods from there and such, and what's not. Oh, I also want to give a nice warm welcome. A little bit of a weak one right now. I'm still pretty exhausted from holidays and stuff like that, so we're getting there. Plus, I have been drinking just ever so slightly, so just a little bit of Kool-Aid, that's all. It's been fun, actually. Yes, I'd like to give a warm welcome to all of our new subscribers that we had gotten over the weekend. Again, we had another drop of them, which is nice. So welcome, welcome. Hope you decide to stay. We like to have a little fun around here. We like to, drink a little bit of Kool-Aid and some every now and again, and we like to build in Satisfactory and Dyson Sphere program and whatnot throughout the week. So, enjoy. If you decide you want to enjoy it, go ahead and enjoy it. I'm not going to stop you. But anyway, so our plan today, I don't know what our plan's going to be today. I think it's going to be some more of the revamp, but I'm not 100% sure exactly. Because we have um, we have a lot coming up here. So I'm thinking I might as well. I don't know. I might remove a lane of rods because I don't know if we exactly need it. I don't think we need 2 lanes of rods. Or at least not here. Maybe we have 2 lanes of rods going down, but only 1 lane coming back up. I'm not exactly sure. I might just do 1 lane. Well, yeah, we'll do. I'm trying to think here. So maybe we'll have both lanes coming in, but then we'll not have the one coming back out. The reason I'm saying this is just because we're going to have some more advanced stuff coming along here, and maybe 2 lanes of rods ain't the best idea. We're going to have 2 lanes of concrete for now, until we can get it to where we're going to be making steel products, which I'm not exactly sure where that's going to be. So what this means is we're going to have to move over a lane of traffic right about there. And then, so just like that. There she is. Okay. Then we're going to remove this, remove that, remove that, grab this, go over to there, send this one this way. We're going to have 2 lanes of screws, yes. Actually, well, no, we should just send 1 lane of screws. We'll just combine the 2 outputs, I suppose. Or we could have dedicated screws directly going over to reinforced plates and reinforced rods. We could just have a dedicated line going to that instead. So what I'm going to do is, instead of this being a splitter, we might turn this into a merger instead. Yes, that should work. Have it coming in this way. And going out that way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's now working. I actually think we're still making reinforced platings over there. Would not be surprised. But yeah, it's better just to have it like that. Reason being is because, like I said before, there's going to be a lack of space here real soon. So if we just send 1 lane of everything, at least then we can figure it out from there. So I think what I'm going to do is, since we're sending so one of these are plates, yeah. So since we're sending the 1 lane of screws, I am gonna probably, let's see, what are these making? Okay, that's copper stuff in there. Alright. So then we're going to have probably that come over here. Maybe just like that. It's not quite like that, is it? Or is it like this? No, it's not like that. Okay. Again, I'm only using merges and splitters on a lot of these places just to... I should put like... Should put it like this. Or no, we'll put it like this. Or should we put it like this? Yeah, we'll put it like that. It's okay if it goes through. For the moment, it's not going to harm anything. Okay. So now that's going to be reinforced plating coming up here. Alright, cool. So then we'll go ahead and remove that. Wait, no, that one was fine. Yeah, that one's fine. It's this one that's not fine. There we go. Alrighty. So then we've got our reinforced plates now coming out. So yeah, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to expand this, I think. Expand this bit. We'll just expand all of this, I suppose. Oop. There we go. Sorry if my voice is just not working today. That's the way it goes, though. Yeah, my voice has been a little bit hung up, I should say, in certain areas. Maybe later in the week it'll get better. I don't know. I definitely don't feel myself. Because I've been drinking Kool-Aid, so that could explain some of it. Okay, so we're gonna have to go down here. And then, oh, right. Okay, so, yeah, one of the things we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to reorganize all of this again. Well, not reorganize it again, but we're gonna have to redo it. Because even though these are kind of pretty much in the right spot where they need to be, they're not exactly in the right spot. Because should we decide to put walls on this, which we will, what's going to end up happening is the wall this is going to poke out of the wall, so, and I'm not a fan of that. Except we're just going to, oops. We're just going to, should have enough room. There we go. We'll just remove all of this. I just removed something over there. Hopefully it wasn't important. Oh dear. I don't know. My voice has not been the same for a little while. It's been a little bit scratchy, a little bit. Not quite what I need. Guess we're full up on copper. Alright, let's go get rid of some copper. But yep, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my voice today. A little bit wore out, probably. But not exactly sure. Mondays are always a downer for me. I don't know why. Well, I kind of do know why, but it always seems Mondays are always the worst for me. Yeah. So if you're quite kind of lost on what we're doing, we're trying to redo. I guess instead of getting rid of it, I could just do this. We're trying to redo our factories and stuff so that we can get everything kind of similar as far as down here on the street level. Like I said, a lot of these buildings as well they're gonna look pretty much the same for now. But once we unlock pretty much all the buildables and stuff like that, then we'll move on to much better looking buildings. We can kind of personalize them a little bit. So that should work, hopefully. So much copper stuff. We'll do one factory at a time, though. Yeah, these are the last two factories, but at least now we have a precedent set. So we know exactly how we're going to build these. They're going to look very, very similar on the interior. It's the exterior that's going to be it's the exterior that's going to be different, but for now it's going to be the same. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but hopefully it's working. Jeez. Yeah, we just had to get rid of all this first. I would have had this done, but I was so freaking busy over the weekend. Just could not get anything else done. Hanging out with family, all that good stuff. Working on a vehicle. You know, the normal stuff you do on any given weekend. I don't know. So yeah, we're going to need constructors like this. So we're going to hit H, walk around it, hold down Shift, scroll out, or down I guess, 4, 5. We're going to hold P, space it 2 away. Yeah, if we remember right as well. No, it's not this block, it's the next. The next block is shorter. Unfortunately. Yeah, we have to go 2 in on our little platform here. So 1 and 2. We're gonna go H again. And 2, 3, 4, 5. And P. Just like that. Yeah, that'll work. And then we're going to set the recipes on this copper sheet. There's a much better recipe for copper sheets later on. But for now, we'll go with the stock one. So Control C. We're going to hold down Control Shift and W, and then we're going to tap V every time we get next to the new machine. Just making sure I'm hitting them all. I know there's a way to copy and paste recipes and all that goodness, but I'm lazy. I'm pretty darn lazy sometimes. Okay. I think it's 1, 2, 3, and then up. So 2, 3, or 3 and then a wall. All the way across. Oh. And then I did 2. Okay. Just went all the way up to 2. Makes sense. Alright. Then again. Across, so 1, 2, 3. Then 1. Cool thing is once we get these 2 factories completely redone, we don't have to worry about redoing factories anymore. Well, at least not for a long time, because we can just add on. But not only that, um, whatever it's called. Not only that, but we're only redoing these factories because we had to. But yeah, we're just doing the generic stuff. You know, I play Space Engineers the same way. I actually learned a long time ago with Space Engineers that if you want to build a cool looking ship that looks good, it's not just super heavy and bulky and stuff like that, one of the easiest ways to build a spaceship, a space-worthy spaceship that can launch from a planet, is to build the components. Like you can build a bit of a floor to kind of put the components on and stuff like that to kind of do a 2D layout of what you want the ship to be, and then what you do is you build your internals and you work your way out. Um, so you build your internals from the center, kind of, and you work your way out. And if you want one of those ships where you can walk around on it, and it's not just a cockpit, then what you do is you build your interior walls from the center, and then build your components in behind the walls or around the walls. Build like rooms and stuff, kind of, kind of like you're looking at a house in The Sims, basically. Kind of get the wall layout down and the component layout, get all the components in. Because if you do all that first, and then decide to do like aesthetics and stuff later, it'll actually work out a lot better for you. Just because you're not having to scramble. To try and you're not having to scramble to try and refit your spaceship several times because you had to. Oh, you need this component, and it was a bit bigger than you thought it was, so you're having to tear out chunks of your ship to fit another thing. If you know what I'm saying. So it's always best to build from the interior, and especially the interior from the center outwards. Unless you've built the spaceship a million times and you know it's going to work. But you always want to get and of course, unless you're playing in creative mode, there's always that too. But I would get your your ship working first. Get all the inner workings of the ship. to work first, and then worry about aesthetics later. And another good thing to do is, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't have a ship design layout in mind or whatever, is to try and copy real life in a way. Build a penis. Yeah, quite literally. Don't know why, but spaceships shaped like penises they're some of the most scientifically advanced spaceships we have. Uh, and yeah, don't try to build nothing too super fancy. Just kind of get a ship working, and then if you like the ship's design, what I would do is I would leave your old ships, if you can afford to do it, leave your old ships kind of lying around where you can look at them and go, oh yeah, this one failed because of this. So this is going to be version 2 essentially, and then version 3, and just keep working from there. Keep testing. Um, but of course, always have backup plans. So if you're testing it yourself, you're not testing it via AI or via remote control. Always have a safety in mind so you don't kill yourself by accident. Of course, space engineers is a lot more advanced than the real world, so some of the spaceships you design will be a lot better, or a lot of them you build will be a lot better. Okay. Let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then the shelf, and then 4. Okay. The shelves are the walls above the shelves, so we'll go walls. Do a 2. I always do a 2. Hold control to replace that. We'll grab a 1 meter foundation here. Put it right on level. That's what that 1 meter wall is for, is to put those 1 meter foundations in as a flooring. So we're going to put that just like that. And was it the inside or the outside that I took away from? I can't remember. These both go to the top side. I think it was the inside? No, it was the outside. That was the farthest outside. Okay, cool. And we used a normal lift there. So what you can do with conveyor lift hole or conveyor holes, if you're trying to figure out where the hole needs to go and you're not quite sure, in this sort of setup, like you can see the foundation. I need the foundation there to put the floor hole in, right? And I can see the wall there, but I can't see above this foundation really. And I know I got a double wall hole there, and I need to match that with at least one of them. So we'll go to logistics, conveyor floor hole, and I'm just gonna. So this is too close. When it's clipping into the wall, you want to go one away. So clipping into the wall, next not clipping into the wall, and I'll just put that in the center. Then I'm just going to go left and right. And if I decide to put a 3 in there, or decide all of a sudden now I want a 3, I got the holes for it already. If I decide no, that needs to be a 1, I can just delete these 2 and it'll line up. And since I have a 2, I just put the 3 in and then I remove the center one. And then I know exactly where I line up. And since I'm doing the outside, I just need the 1. Then I'm going to remove this temporarily. We're just going to go regular Mark II lift because I like to see the materials coming in at least a little bit. Okay, so just like that, and then we're going to put our foundation back. Oops. Need to double click there. Alrighty, cool. I just gotta remember what I did. See, I have a hard time remembering between week to week of what I've done if I want to copy it. So it looks like right in the middle of the foundation against the wall I got conveyor lifts there. And then I put a conveyor splitter there. Just split between the two. Okay, got it. Just need one of these. And by the way, if you're wondering what the heck is going on with my game, why it's doing some of the things it's doing, if you notice any oddities or whatever, I have a failing graphics card. It's not to elicit sympathy or anything like that. It's just I just want to explain what kind of troubles I'm having and what's going on there. I gotta keep mentioning it until I can replace it. Just I'm what you call a poor YouTuber, so I can't afford to replace a graphics card willy-nilly. And even if I could afford to replace a graphics card, I can't replace it to a good graphics card. Or what I mean by good is, top of the line type of stuff, or not top of the line maybe, but at least like really, really good graphics cards. I mean, I don't think I can go over an 8 gigabyte anyway. 8 gigabyte graphics card. I got one in mind that I want to get, but oops, that's going the wrong way. Let's fix that. This is line coming in, not going out. Yeah, see this? See the after image? Yep, my graphics card is failing. It's still working. It's just it got overheated over the summertime, so but, nothing I can really do about that right now. Okay, so this is going to be straight copper. Yep, it's going to be copper coming in. Oh, forget our foundation. We're going to have that. Just like that. Oops, that's not what I wanted at all. Wrong wall. There, that's better. Right, logistics. No, logistics, just foundation. And I'll be using both floor holes, so. Just like that. Oops. Need that one. Okay. Cool. And I just gotta remember what I did from here. And then we can repeat it here. Yeah, we're getting there. Just only a matter of time. Okay, so this one comes along the wall. They come along both walls. Alright, and this one... Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, there's some weird trickery we got going on this one. So this one's on this side of it. This one's on this side of it, but it's over there. Okay. So that one's on... It's on this foundation, and this one's on the next one over. Okay, that's right. We're getting there. I just gotta remember how to do this stuff. Okay, this one is here, and this one is here. Just like that. Okay, just gonna go over and check. I'm never gonna remember this. I did this so weirdly, yet it works because it combines everything. You can see those splitters up there, splitters and merges and things. We got some weird, wacky stuff going on, but it works. It does work. Okay, so yeah, that's all in the right spot. So we got mergers going around this way, and we're putting the mergers right up against the wall. Okay. So if you're new here and you don't know how we were doing this, I will show you. If you have the smart mod installed, that is. So we put this right up against the wall. And we're going to hit the H key to lock it in place. So we can walk around it, we can move around, and that will stay. That hologram will stay. We're going to hold shift, scroll wheel up till we get to 5. And this one we can't see beyond the wall, so I'm going to go over here. Get it lined up. Then I'm going to hold the P key, scroll wheel up till it gets right to this machine. There we are. Yep, that looks to be lined up. I'm going to hold the shift and Z keys, as in Z if you're non-American. That's the thing, is that everybody from different countries always say Z or Z if you're American. It's just like, okay, well, I'm going to say Z or Z if you're not American. How about that? Just kidding. But Control Z, and then we're going to scroll it up till we get to 5, because that's our height set. And we're just going to F the rest of the ones that are not needed out of here. Oh. Just like that. This will make them float for now. Okay. Now we'll use hooded lift. Or no, covered lift, that's right. Hook all these up. This is just so we can keep all the available space. There we go. Very nice. I'll do the same on the other side. Hit the H key, hold the shift key. 5, hold the P key. Now it's easy to tell. Shift and Z. And place. An F key. Select all of these. I like putting this stuff up above. It's pretty nice. Keeps everything off the floor and whatnot, so. Okay. Oh, and there goes power. As per usual. We're usually good for those one in an episode, or one every other episode or so. Okay. So I need to go figure out exactly where I put my wall conveyor holders. Yeah, we're still trying to unlock the wall conveyors, the modded ones that we got. Okay, so I put one, so it's in the middle on each wall, 2 walls up on the line above the second wall, and then last one, so right in the middle of the floor. logistics, wall mount. You almost got them unlocked though. We just gotta wait for the tickets to roll in. And don't worry, like I've said before, once we've unlocked all the cool stuff, we'll be able to make the floor look much, much better. So right here's the metal. Just like that, okay. Grab that. I think it's only one down like that. Yeah. I really do like these covered. For a second there, that looked like it was going downhill. I don't know why. Got confused. Oh, these are all hooked up. I don't think I hooked up the other side, though. No, I did not. That's okay. Alrighty, perfect. Alright, let's go fix us a power issue, shall we? Should have enough to refill tanks. Yeah, we are severely underpowered on this thing. Really? We're gonna run out. Yeah, I'm gonna give you just 100. I'll keep the rest of it. Okay. Let's flip the switch. Yeah, oh. Wait, we're not... No, we are not down one. Why is it so high powered right now? Or so much power is needed. 300 capacity? Yeah, that is correct. Don't tell me we need another one. I mean, we've been getting close for a while, probably. Alright, you know what? You're only getting 24. Okay. Come on. Really? The hell here? Look, we weren't even reaching these levels for a while there, and now all of a sudden we're reaching them? I mean, a lot of stuff is turning on, sure, but... You're annoying. Get out of here. Alright, well, looks like we're gonna have to, fix this problem. Because we don't have the power. So we're gonna put 2 more at the end here. Make sure they face the same way, of course. Okay. Get another power. Alright. Yep, looks like we're gonna have to fix this problem real soon. I will get it up and running though. Or at least try to. should hopefully be enough. Get it started. Yeah, it was reaching up them levels, man. Sheesh. Give me this. I'm gonna put you all guys all at 100. Okay, now everybody's at 100. Nobody's left out. Okay. So, looks like we need to find another forest to chop down. That's gonna be fun. I do have my trusty chainsaw. And we're gonna need to empty our inventory too. It's the start of the week. We're gonna need all the solid biofuel. Or biomass. Solid. We're gonna need all the biomass and solid biofuel or whatever. Okay. Let's go. There's a nice healthy forest up here still. Which I will be able to take down. No problem at all. Really wish they'd stay away from my train tracks. They always like to be up on my train tracks, man. So annoying. Used to have a forest up here too, but we chopped her down. Just because I'm staying in the biomass stage a lot longer than I should, but hey man, we're building a city. Takes a lot of planning, a lot of building. It takes a lot longer to get your feet off the ground. Oh, the spiders respawned. Okay, I'll take it. Come here. I know there's more of you. Bring it. Oh, he's in the ground. I'll take it. Wanted to... Yeah, I think we're gonna take this forest down just over here. We'll go fight this guy first. Where are you? Hey, is it dead? What the heck happened? I did not kill that thing. Run away? Huh. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're gonna take down... Which forest should we take down? Should we take down this one? Yeah, I think we should go for this one. We'll just keep pushing the forest this way. And there you have it. There goes all of the forest, just gone in an instant. It, instant for you guys, but took a while for me. Anyway, let's go ahead and head back, shall we? Yep, we got an entire inventory full of wood and leaves that we could turn into solid biomass. solid biofuel. We just throw it into our mix of machines and whatnot. Oh, there's one of the trains. Go train, go. I don't know, that might be a copper one, or that might be an iron one, actually. I've been using the iron quite a bit. We'll see which way it takes. If it goes into the station here, oops, excuse me, then we know. Yep, that's the iron train. 25 kilometers an hour, except for when they go downhill. Very nice. So yep, we'll just head over here. Yeah, the only reason I stopped is because my inventory was full, so it's just like, yeah, okay. Alrighty then. Let's see, leaves go in the right chest. Yeah, wood goes in the left chest. Hopefully it'll update which number it is. Yeah, 7,000 versus almost 2,000, so. Okay, we'll grab the rest of our stuff and head back up. Get back to building. Also, let's drop off our spider remains. I did kill. I did kill a few spitters on my way. That one spitter that had disappeared, I did find it. So, I don't know. He just appeared over the hill, on the other side of a hill. It's like he walked through the floor or something like that. I'm not sure. But hopefully that should be enough to last the rest of the episode. It's gonna be close. Anyway. So we'll head back into here and we can finish off what we got going on over here. So we need a ladder, a temporary one. We got a temporary ladder, don't we? Oh, it's like way over there. That's fine. Just put one here, real quick like. It's under architecture, ladder. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, it was 2 conveyor splitters. Or no, it's 2 conveyor mergers. 2 conveyor mergers. I think they're both up against the wall. Something like that. I can't remember. Thinking so, though. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that looks about correct. Conveyor mergers. Okay. And then we do conveyor splitters. Or I'm trying to remember how it went. I can't remember now. Let's see. We'll select that one. Okay, so it is pointed to the inside. See, it's conveyor merger and then a splitter on top. It looks like it is touching the wall. And they're both pointed. I don't think I can select that other one. Nope. They're both pointed. Well, one's pointed a weird way. Okay, they should be both pointed outwards anyway. And then they'll split and merge. Okay, it's fine. Oh no, one needs to go in this way. That's right. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one goes this way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Remove the middle 3. And hooded, or no. Yeah, covered, no. Yes. Can't decide. So what's going to happen is this floor, the second floor is going to, ow, the second floor is going to hook into those splitters there, and then they're going to come down these little lifts here. Oh, jeez, how many times can I fall off of this? Okay, let's stop doing that. There we go. Just like that. So those are now connected. Get rid of that ladder. Put that just like that. So this is now all hooked in, pretty much. Other than from outside. But this is hooked to the outside now. At least. Alright. Oh, out of concrete. Like I said before, you may think it's crazy how much concrete we have. We now have a lot of concrete. Or we have a lot of concrete and we're chewing through it. Slowly, but getting there. But at least we'll be able to get most of this. With what we got here. We just have so much. That should be enough for a little while. So then once we do this one, then we'll go over and we'll do those 2 factories there. Because we need this factory to be complete, at the very least, in order to work on frames. And other things, so. We need to finish up this one, then we need to do that one, and then we'll work on framings. We'll do frames, because we'll be able to do that. And then we'll work on fixing this one, which is the cable one there. Okay. So that looks pretty darn good. So we'll just put the floor back in. Or put the floor in. The floor's never been in before. There we go. Floor is now in, plus ceiling. Oh yeah, we need to get power too. So let's work on that. So if I remember right, we've been putting it like just right there. Wonder if you can upgrade these now. No, you still can't upgrade them. That is really annoying. You can't upgrade these. You should be able to upgrade those And you can upgrade the power poles to Mark IIs and stuff. You could probably upgrade these, but since they're two different entities, but I think the game should be smart enough to know that I'm pointing a double wall connector to a wall connector. Like right at it, it should just replace it. That is a thing, right? Yeah, I'm holding control, I'm holding shift, nothing. Okay. Just making sure I wasn't just, being stupid. I have a tendency to do that too. See if we'll put that there. Can't remember how we did the power either. So I'll go over and find out. So yeah, we did have a power pole there, which is what I guessed. So I remember seeing it. Okay. Okay, got it. And again, I believe, yeah, those ones are not going to be, or these ones are going to be temporary. The way this power is all set up, we'll have to redo it later. But the reason it's temporary is because I want to have better power solutions in the future. Once we've gotten our fill. Okay, it's not on the line, that's one behind it. Okay, it's not on the line, it's one behind it. Got it. Also, I need to be connecting these up to each machine. By the way, I'm putting power poles like this because you can't daisy chain in the normal game. Yes, I do have mods, and yes, there is a mod for doing that specific thing, daisy chaining machines. I feel like it adds detail to your factory if you have a bunch of power connectors in different places and such. I feel it adds character. It adds a bit of detail. Putting the power pole next to it's not too bad. It is a more than likely a temporary solution, but it should look decent enough for now. I would like to change it in the future, though. Yes. Yeah, I'm there, and you probably noticed too. If you've been here around here a while, I used to ask for mod suggestions to add to my game, but the way my graphics card has been acting recently, been acting up and stuff like that, I will not be asking for any mod suggestions right now because I'm afraid if I add too much, I'm going to strain the graphics card. I need this graphics card to basically last until I can get a new one. So I need to not strain it too much. Just need to make sure it lasts. I don't want to, because there is a point where when you start adding a bunch of mods and stuff, especially mods that add new things, that have their own graphical style. They got their own meshes and stuff like that. That does take processing power on the GPU. That does strain it a bit. So yeah, I'm trying to avoid that because I need that. Like I said, I need this graphics card to last as long as possible and whatnot. Oh shit, yeah. The hour goes by fast, doesn't it? But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. I know it wasn't a very, wasn't a very, whatever you call it. It wasn't a very good episode. I get it. If you're not enjoying yourself right now, because uh, I am struggling to get things done, but I am getting them done. It's just it's been extremely busy this month and stuff like that. Just trying to get everything done I need. And then with a failing graphics card, that's not good either. Two, three, four. Yep. This is not good. But yeah, if you don't know why I don't have a new graphics card right now, it's because, as I've said before, I am the poor YouTuber. That's another thing I do. That's another one of my weaknesses. I tend to over-explain sometimes. I don't know. I also tend to explain things more than once. I don't know. It's just one of the things I do. Probably incredibly annoying, I bet. I get annoyed with myself sometimes. Uh-oh. Miscalculation. I didn't check all the distances, did I? There's probably a distance in the middle. It's a bit bigger than the rest. That covers that gap. I say that one's 4. Now it's 4, 4, 3. Okay. That's how I did it. So it's 4, 4, 3, 4, 4. Wait, this block is much bigger. Oh, we did have to shorten this block a little bit. Okay, so we got to come up with a new number. Well, that'll be next time. And also next time we'll focus on this building here so then we can get to making frames. Because we need screws and stuff for that, but we got to go along this side of the building in order to get our screws down there. As well as bring our reinforced plates down there. I don't know if I'll split off of it. I might. We'll see. Maybe they'll go across the street between districts and it should be fine. It's just this is the main bus and everything ends up going to here, so it's like a bit of a confusion state, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.